So Burgoyne seeks out a stall, goes in, the red light appears immediately. Ready for the first.
Clear!
Racing and Angelic Ruler is the first of them away. Snow Chino went straight back, and now Kelly's Callisto driving forward for Kirby is looking to head off. Look out, Burgoyne, the Velvet King, are now drifting back after the break. Angelic Ruler going forward, Artie's Jewels when they'd completed the first 250. Over on the inside is Stella Ran. Regal Council got right back with a couple behind it. Snow Chino and Classic Pro. Kelly's Callisto led them out of the back though. At the 800 metre mark, Kelly's Callisto a half a length on Artie's Jewels. Set up there to sit at the leader's girth, a length and a half to look out. It was being covered by the Velvet King. A length away then in the clear came Burgoyne, a 1.5 to Stella Ran by the 600. Angelic Ruler coming away from the rail, but she'd got well off the pace. Regal Council's well off them also. Second last is Classic Pro, and Snow Chino brought up the rear of the field. Into the straight, 350 left to travel, and Kelly's Callisto given ahead by Kirby, booted away from them. It's Kelly's Callisto quickly put up a break of 3, 4, 5 lengths now on Lookout. The Velvet King struggling. His Angelic Ruler starting to run on down the outside. It's Kelly's Callisto with 100 to go, stopping. She's stargazing. I think she might have had enough as Angelic Ruler closes down the margin, picks her up. Angelic Ruler over the top of Kelly's Callisto, wins it. Angelic Ruler first, Kelly's Callisto second. The Velvet King got going again late to grab third from Lookout. Classic Pro, Regal Council, then Stella Ran, Snow Chino further back behind them, the tiring Artie's Jewels, and Burgoyne had whipped the entire field in. Number 7, Angelic Ruler, ridden by Alan Kennedy. The Pierce trained filly makes it back-to-back wins. 5:30, 1:30. She was 6s into 4:80. Back to 5s at the death knell over Kelly's Callisto. Kirby, he went early. He took off on the home corner, and she wanted to have a look around. She'd had enough at the 100 mark and left herself exposed to Angelic Ruler, who has got a nice turn of foot. And the Velvet King, who had just lost its way a little in the home straight before picking up late, has run on into third placing. But number 7, Angelic Ruler for Colin Pierce, Pierce Racing, B. Sangelli, C&T Salmuri, A. Russo, Battagiolo, and S. Palauka. A. Sangelli, C.D. Salt, A. Allsop, the owners of this filly that's now had the 4 starts for 2 wins and a placing. And she was good late in the race, beating Kelly's Callisto by Planet 5 out of Miss Libya for J. Mrs. C. Kelly, trained by Adam Durant, ridden by Brodie Kirby, and the Velvet King will be third home by Universal Ruler. Let's go out to Britt, who's with the winning rider, Alan Kennedy, as the rain just eases off a little here, coming back to scale. Britt, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Darren. Yes, I am with Alan Kennedy. And Alan, congratulations, a great victory there. Talk us through the run. How was she in running?
She was a little bit wayward. She wanted to get out a little bit and wasn't really travelling for me coming to the corner. I was confident she'd hit the line because she always does, but had me worried for a little bit.
Were you worried that you were too far back?
Not so much too far back, that just set the leader had skipped away a bit on straight.
And you always thought that leader looked to be stopping in those later stages. Did you always think she had enough just to be able to get over the top?
Yeah, she always finishes off really strong. She's good for that, so I was quietly confident.
Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
Thank you to Brittany there, and Benny Pierce joins us, and you got a smart one on your hands here, Angelic Ruler. I think she proved that when she probably defied the pattern a little bit midweek company, and then she's done what she's done today, and that was impressive to give a good horse a bit of a start at the top of the stretch.
Yeah, definitely. I think last start with the rail at 20 to make up the ground she did was super impressive. So yeah, she looks to be pretty smart, and it's good because we've had the whole family. We raced the mare, and now that's 4 foals to race for all winners. So she's doing a great job.
Is that extra special when you basically start from scratch with a horse like that from a family that you know really well?
Yeah, it is, and like Tip the Angel was one of the horses that me and the old man started training with. That's what got us going. So yeah, it is pretty special to get a horse like this to the races and win.
You produced many a good 2-year-old this season. Where would she rate?
Yeah, well, someone said to me after a last win, how would you rate her with Essential Spice? And I said, I think they're about on a par. And then Essential Spice came out and won a Saturday. So, yeah, I don't think there's much between them. They're probably a little bit different types of horses. Essential Spice racing on speed, and this one getting back off speed and hitting the line good.
Would you put them in front of an Ancient Pippa?
Probably, yeah, I don't know. It's hard to line them up. They're sort of all different types. So, yeah, I mean, if they come out and win a Group 3 like Agent Pippa did, we'll be happy.
Good stuff once again, and well done.
Thanks.
There's Benny Pearce and Dan Pearce. They kick home a pretty smart young horse here, and it's great to see a happy bunch of owners there clap her in to the winner's circle. It rained basically when they were at the start, and then they moved into the gates, but that was impressive. And the man that they call Killer, Alan Kennedy, kicks home the winner there in the opening race. Kelly's Callisto was brave, and then the Velvet King was back in at third. That wraps up the first race. If you're listening on TAB Radio, don't forget there's been a crash on the freeway, so you might want to leave a little bit earlier. That's the information thanks to Jason Pateman, who was running a little bit late as well. We'll be back before race number 2 in about 25 minutes' time. David Harrison, very good morning.